Redskins fans, I'm here with daughter number one, Elizabeth. Brought her into the picture because Washington is where I grew up, and it brought back some wonderful memories. Go ahead and say hi, honey.
Hi.
What we're gonna do a political burger. Maybe a bit of a cop-out because I know we got some great regional food in DC, but I'm gonna do the red and blue burger. For red, I'm gonna show you how to roast off some red peppers right on the stovetop. Use that as a great flavor element, nice and sweet and savory. And then on the other side, our blue side, we're gonna use blue cheese topped all over the beef patty. It's gonna be absolutely spectacular. One of my favorites. I think it's gonna be one of her favorites. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the red in our Redskins burger is gonna come from roasted red bell pepper, which is actually really easy to do. You can just use your gas jet, set it on there, let it go for about 5 minutes or so until the skin is blackened on that side. Turn it around and just keep doing that until everything is fully blacked. All right, for our Washinton Redskins red and blue burger, blue and red political burger. What are we gonna call it? I don't know. I'm just gonna use a beef patty. Obviously, you know, turkey would actually be really good with this. I think the roasted red pepper. Just make a regular old beef patty. All right, so we're literally looking for our pepper to be that blackened, kind of all around. I'm gonna slide it into a Ziploc bag. We'll seal it and then just let it steam in there until it's cool, and that skin is gonna rub right off. We'll be left with just the beautiful flesh. All right, so check it out after our red pepper's cooled. What you can do is really just put a little bit of pressure on that skin and it kind of slides right off the pepper. Mine's still, you know, a little bit hot, but cool enough to handle. So it may take a couple minutes to get all that black off, but it's definitely pretty easily doable. If you want to, you can rub it with a paper towel, that works, or even run it under the sink really quickly. Alright, so let's get going with our red and blue Washinton Redskins burger. There's our patty. Just going to lay it down, a little bit of olive oil in the pan, season, salt and pepper on both sides. We'll sear it off for about 2 minutes per side. Alright guys, let's go ahead. We'll flip over our patty for our Skins burger, red and blue burger. We're just going to get the other side seared off, cook it kind of medium to medium well. I can't believe I forgot. We got a blue burger, red and blue burger, so we got to get the blue on that patty. I like to put it on kind of right after the flip. Try not to spill as much in the pan as I am. And then go ahead and cover the pan, and that's going to help melt that blue cheese right onto the burger. Alright, you can see our blue cheese there. That's kind of half melted. That's almost as good as you're going to get with most blue cheese. So I'm going to pull this off, let the burger rest for about 2 minutes before we serve it up. Alright, you can see our blue cheese there. That's kind of half melted. That's almost as good as you're going to get with most blue cheese. So I'm going to pull this off, let the burger rest for about 2 minutes before we serve it up. Alright, let's go ahead and serve up our Washinton Redskins red and blue burger. We've got this roasted red bell pepper, which, you know, once it's roasted, it turns out this sweet and absolutely awesome flavor. You can overlap a little bit. I like a good amount on there. And we've got our blue cheeseburger here as well, piled high with that salty, tangy blue. You got to, of course, keep them separated by the burger itself. And there we go, our politically inspired blue and red burger for the Redskins. I will see you next time on No Recipe Required. Alright, Redskins fans, I absolutely love making this red and blue burger, or maybe it's a blue and red burger. We can fight all over it. Anyway, it was an absolute pleasure to make. It was a pleasure to eat. Even my wife loved this one. If you haven't checked out my other burgers in the NFL series, go ahead, click on the link over here. You got them all listed there. I'm sure you're going to find some that you love. And if you love the idea of using these roasted red bell peppers as much as I do, I've got a ton of recipes that use them. Here's one that I absolutely love. For a red bell pepper, roasted red bell pepper and a zucchini flatbread pizza, easy to do. I'm sure you're gonna love it. Don't forget to subscribe to the site so you can get all the videos that I'm publishing every single week. And I'll see you next time on No Recipe Required.